Well, we're going to be tracking a lot this week. We got the snowstorm. Of course, we have our winter weather advisories and storm. And we're going to be seeing this fairly active, I would say, at least for the next 2 weeks. It looks active here. So you can see accumulating snow. We're going to be tracking that, especially in the Janesville area. Madison's on the line here. Slick roads, possible all the way through Friday, and that is because Friday is below freezing, but that is the last day below freezing. We're going to be tracking a big weekend warm-up, so whatever falls here, if you want to get out and enjoy snowmobiling or skiing, do it Friday or Saturday morning because we're going to be back into the 40s doing this process all over again. Temperatures are dropping ahead of this system, 33. West winds are starting to get up there at 7 to 15 with the gusts, and that is also going to increase. Winds are pretty strong. Here are the changes. You can see now there's an advisory from Grant through Dane and up towards Dodge. The advisory pretty much means the northern portion of this gets very little, and the southern portion still could get quite a bit in that county. So let's just use Dane. Okay, Lodi might not see much at all, and then you go down towards, let's say, Stoughton or Brooklyn. You could still see 4 inches there, maybe even more. And then you get to the warning, and this is where we're expecting the chance for half a foot. I always tell people, listen, you're only getting a warning if you got a chance at half a foot. Otherwise, you won't get the warning. And that's where school closures are also coming in, mainly in the warning. So go ahead and check on our website if your school has closed. We're looking at the storm system in Colorado. Another Colorado low. These are very difficult to track. They are typically our big systems. This one is taking more of a southerly path, thus why this is starting to move southeast. If it's over Cincinnati, you get it from Madison to Chicago. If it goes over South Bend, Indiana, it's right across our entire viewing area. So I have not seen a jackpot one low going over South Bend, but that is what we're looking at. Just timing this out for you. Light snow is possible from 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock, but light. Worst and heaviest snow, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Middle of the day, then snow tapers off. Wind is also going to be a factor with this storm, so visibility could drop. Looking at on future track, 3 o'clock in the morning, there's going to be flurries coming in. I think your first accumulations coming around 7. And look at Madison South, you see those darker bands in Monroe and Janesville. Now let's go to noon. Noon tomorrow, same story. Madison's on the edge of those bands, but Janesville's getting the darker bands into Milwaukee, and then you get from Baraboo north, and this is more flurry activity. This will all start to wind down around 5:30, turning back over to flurries. Here's the forecast. I still have Janesville in that 6 to 9. Now, why would I have more over here? I think there's lake enhancement. So watching this northeast wind kind of push up some totals here, maybe in Walworth County, maybe in parts of Jefferson County, and even Janesville could be in that. 4 to 7 in Evansville, Monroe, down towards, I would say, portions of Lafayette County. Madison is right on the edge. I expect this to taper off faster than I'm telling you. So this says 2 to 5, but this is more like 2 inches in Middleton, 5 inches in Evansville. I think it's going to be that crazy, and then you get to Baraboo, and we might not see anything. Now, I still have models that give Baraboo snow, so I think I like this graphic because it's new, but it's 3 different areas that are going to be impacted. The Dells and North, you will at least see a trace. So this is Portage, this is the Dells, this is Necedah. A trace, I think this is my forecast in the middle, straight up. You get an honest forecast from me. 0.5, at most 3. So trace to 3. Madison area, 1 on the north side of town. I think Madison gets 3. That is my honest forecast. And I think we could see 5. This is where it's very important. At least 4 near Beloit, Janesville, Monroe, at least. Likely, my forecast is 7, and at most 9. So what do you take from this? Madison, Janesville, Beloit, oh, yeah, I'm getting a snowstorm. Models are also kind of over the place. Now, this is actually Madison, but I lean on the lower end here. You can see behind me, this is the Euro, and this is the IBM. This is our in-house model. They're both at around 3 inches. I don't love the NAM, and I think the GFS is out. Have I seen the GFS be right before? Yes. This year? No. Maybe this is the one time, but I have yet to see the GFS actually get a forecast right, so that's why I'm ignoring the 7.5. 28 tomorrow, then temperatures fall to 6 Friday, and then we start warming it back up, and we will melt that snow into President's Day.
State Line thought they lucked out or missed out, depending on how you feel about snow.
Sure.
And now they're getting caught up.
Yeah, I mean, the Dells, this is a couple misses here for the Dells in a row, so it just kind of depends. That's why tracking these things are so crazy and important.
Yeah, but now Janesville is like in it now, so.
Yep, maybe they can get the snowmobile trails open for one day.
That'd be fun. We'll see.